Hello everyone, this is Jerry Stone. I hope you're having a good weekend. Today we're going to look at salvaging capacitors. Buying capacitors new can be rather expensive, so we're going to salvage it from this audio-video switcher box. I got it at the thrift store for $5, $4.99, and I wanted to use it for my hi-fi. It generates way too much noise. So, I hope there's a few caps in here. I will go through what tools you need to salvage parts and other stuff. Let's go. Alright, here we go. So, first of all, we have your thing you're salvaging. Now, a note about this, you don't need to treat this gentle. This thing's never going to work again. At least not without a museum attempt effort, put all the parts back in. I don't know, this thing's junk. It's from the 2000s. You need a magnetic dish to hold all metal parts. I usually reuse the screws. Variety of screwdrivers, pliers, soldering iron, solder, and some kind of fume extractor. Because, you know, you can get heavy metal poisoning. Alright, let's get set up. Alright, so, I've plugged my soldering iron in. I need to plug the fume hood in. The fume fan, it's really just it's a backwards computer fan, or robot fan. First, while our iron is heating up, let's take this apart. So I already took out and lost the screws holding this top metal pill. Oh, nice! Right, this thing has like 30 caps in it, and they're all held away from the board, which means I have a reasonable leg length. Usually when they're flush to the board, I really can't reuse them. But, oh! Alright, look at all these caps. Let's take this thing apart.
Screw by screw, screw by screw. It took 5 minutes to take out all the screws. I didn't like it, but neither did you. But it took so long to take out all the screws.
Now the board should come out. Right, have to bend this capacitor down. Right, this back plate comes off. Come on out. There we go. That's the case. We're just gonna put it aside. Now, we're gonna turn on our fume extractor. So this pulls the solder fumes in. Alright, now, here we are. Here's our board. Let's desolder. Alright, here's our first capacitor. It has some long leads here. Alright, so one side is soldered. Woo! Don't catch the cord of the iron in there. Alright, so one side of this is soldered to one side of the chip. That came off pretty easy. Now, we'll just pull this out. There we go. What do we got? We have a 100 microfarad at 16 volt. Nice. Alright, let's pull out this guy next. Some of these are held together with that disgusting wax. Yeah, these have small terminals. Oh, so they should be pretty easy to desolder. Ugh, disgusting. Right, glue. You caused me problems, I'll cause you problems one of these days. So now, if there's any remnants of stuff, ooh, ugh. Oh, that smells awful. We're just burning the glue off the leads. Anyway, look at this. Look how many caps there are. Alright. We're gonna flip the board over so it's easier for me to get the caps on the other side. Look how many caps I'll get. So many caps. So a lot of people might ask, hey Jerry, why are you so obsessed with capacitors? Well, capacitors, besides the line cord, the number one most failure-prone component in a radio Is this it? No, it might be this. You always have to replace them, and they're also expensive. Let's take a quick break and desolder this power transistor here. There we go. Look at that! That was terrific. Whew! Breath of fresh air there. Alright. Look at all these caps. I'll keep everything intact. Now let's have some fun with the case. Alright, I put the case back together. There's the bare minimum around the screws in it. Let's try to avoid this glass table. See if we can break this plastic piece here.
There you go, toaster oven.
Alright, there we go. Alright, I counted 36 capacitors. I basically doubled my capacitor salvage box. Oh yeah, and a side note, a few weeks ago I got this from Amazon. I'm waiting on an electrolytic set from DigiKey. But yeah, these are all 400, 600 volt units. I'll be able to recap any radio like the same day. So yeah, pretty neat. Okay, but that cost $13. This cost like $5, and I still got all of this left. I mean, this will be fun. This will be useful for stuff in the future. And you don't need to treat it easy either.